Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, welcome back to Up and Adam Channel 2, where we're back to literally just get into the thick of it. The Real Housewives of Orange County, Shannon Beador. I've been waiting for this moment for production, producers, the network, somebody to step in and be like, girl, you are a lot. And I didn't know if that moment was going to come. So now it seems like maybe it has. We don't know. This is all hearsay at the moment due to sources, but yeah, I have questions. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget to go to Up and Adam Channel 1 and check out Jason and I on Hot Messy Topics today. And tomorrow, him and Gelsey will be doing Anchor Watch. So here we go. All right, guys. So I was like, where do I even begin? I'm going to start with the Emily Simpson of it all because we are watching the Real Housewives of Orange County right now. And of course, every year we know that the housewives need to have some sort of storyline. We need to know what's going on with their lives. How are you relatable? We need conflict, resolution, all of the things. There are so many moving components and parts to it. That's why Alexia HWY, whatever you want. Real Housewives of Miami star Alexia, that's why she's great, because there's no season where she needs to go in and wonder, oh, what is my storyline going to be? It's like one thing after another. This woman is a built-in storyline. But other housewives, I wouldn't say aren't so lucky, because I don't know if that's a lucky thing to have your life in such disarray where it plays out great for cameras. But other housewives don't have the same drama. Now, she gave an official update on her 10-year-old son, Luke, who was diagnosed with avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, which is called ARFID, not simply picky eating, but Emily described ARFID as a severe texture, color, smell aversions causing limited food choices. But during a cruise, I guess he refused all of the buffet options, and that made her upset. He only ate French fries constantly. And that realization led to therapy and formal diagnosis. But as far as diet-specific safe foods include Trader Joe's white rice, McDonald's fries, plain turkey slices, and vertically cute bananas with no brown spots. New foods introduced slowly with no pressure. And as far as his additional diagnoses, this is what they're saying. And this, I don't know why a lot of housewives are having issues with her talking about this. I think that it could probably help somebody, but she said that her 10-year-old also struggles with OCD, ADHD, separation anxiety, and potentially could be on the spectrum. So right now he's undergoing testing, but there's no results as of yet. But Luke is gifted academically. Now, they said he needs an IEP, which is an individualized education plan and accommodations. And his twin brother eats everything. His older sister, Annabelle, feels resentful due to parental focus on Luke. But Emily addressed some of the criticism that she shared Luke's story for TV drama, denying she was saying, I'm not exploiting my kid. She said, I only had two choices, be honest or don't film. And she hopes that sharing her other, like the story about her kid, that other parents might, be open to it if they're facing similar struggles. And she said that she did receive messages from parents whose children also struggle from the same eating disorder, and that they were grateful for increased awareness and guidance. And she also encouraged people to be kind towards children perceived as different. So I think that right now she is trying to do her best. And I'm not going to sit here and say anything negative about somebody who is just trying to do the right thing as a mother and as a parent, because I think that's exactly what she's trying to do. But Emily did slam Katie Ginella as deceptive and expressed that she'd take Alexis any day over Katie. And she said that she violated Shannon Beador's privacy by secretly filming her meltdown. And she said at least Alexis was more straightforward. Okay. Now, speaking of filming the private meltdown, Shannon was reportedly chastised by Bravo executives for multiple off-camera outbursts towards the production staff, which urged a lot of, I'm guessing, anger at the source of tensions, like meaning Katie Ginella, not the crew. But I think that she was pissed. She was pissed, and she was probably, we have seen her do outbursts before, but the alleged escalation occurred during filming of season 19, especially after Katie secretly recorded Shannon during this meltdown at the promo shoot. But Shannon said that Katie is the most evil person that she's ever met. And she said that at this point, this friendship is over. But inside sources did confirm that Shannon is currently, right now, she's dropped off, but maybe she could come back. They said she's usually caring, but when upset, she's somebody who lashes out, and she does not care. Yeah. What gave that away about Shannon Beador? Shannon is somebody who lashes out and somebody who does not care. Can you imagine? No, this woman never gives a shit. This woman will literally like eat anybody alive on camera. But last but not least, here we go.
Me minimalizing it, it was exactly that. I minimized what it was. It was a sexual affair. There was no dating. There was no courting. It was just purely that meet up. And then we had sex, and it happened multiple times. And then over a 3-week span, and I felt horrible about it. And I was like, this is not okay. I'm not doing this. And I pulled the pin, and then I forgot about it. I compartmentalized it. I put it back there, and I forgot about it. And it wasn't until we went back to San Diego a year and a half later, because again, this was a skill set that I've developed over 10, 15 years. I wasn't good in relationship with people. Me minimalizing it, it was exactly that. I minimized what it was. It was a sexual affair. There was no dating. There was no courting. It was just, I was great to people, but when it came to emotions, I was never available like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it didn't come back until a year and a half later. We've gone through this. We got married. We've had summer, and she's a year and a half. And then we go back to San Diego. We're hanging out there. And then I ran into some of our old friends that we used to hang out with. And that was the reminder of like, damn, that's my destructive actions might cost me everything. Mm-hmm. And then since then, it was just been building up and building up. And then eventually ended up telling you. I was great to people, but when it came to emotions.
What?
All right, you mother. Just stop and smell the roses and remind myself that it is a beautiful day. Who cares about the trash out there? Negative people are always going to be negative, but I got something positive, okay? I am excited to work with Jenna because her experience, her years of coaching, what she gets up to and what she does for her clients is amazing. How she connects with them, I want to learn more from that, okay? Plus my experience from my training background and getting back into personal training, me and her together make a great team, all right? For everybody else out there, have a great bloody day. For everyone that's not out there having a great bloody day, what are you worried about? At least you woke up this morning. So wake up, have a cracker, take care of everybody else, and don't be a dickhead. All right, you mother.
All right, this is what happened. I actually forgot about the cheating. It had been like, it wasn't like we were friends or anything. I just slept with that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then I just forgot about it. Put it in a box and shoved it to the back of my brain, just like I did with, them other kids I got. Not trying to minimize.
Okay. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop off in the comment section, please. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, yeah, this ain't good. This ain't good.